Yeah, baby, let's get this done, man. Let's get this done, man. Let's go, man. Lost connection. We're notifying the viewers that you're live. Yeah? Let's go, baby. Yo, man. User. Sinead, let's go, champ. D, let's go, champ. User 778, let's go, champ. Gary Wilson, let's go, champ. 7, let's go, champ. What's that? Chadham, let's go, champ. Stuart Russell, let's go, champ. Houston, let's go, champ. Jason Bourne, let's go, champ. Paul Knox, let's go, champ. London Boy, let's go, champ. Sayed Shah, Hussein, let's go, champ. Arabic Right, let's go, champ. User 48, Rad, let's go, champ. Marvel, let's go, champ. Steve 69, let's go, champ. Ben C, let's go, champ. John McDonald, let's go, champ. Brandon Wright, let's go, champ. Julia, let's go, champ. What's that? Michael, let's go, champ. Tyler Jones, let's go, champ. Dick, let's go, champ. Beth, let's go, champ. User 3. Led, let's go, champ. Alan, let's go, champ. Paul, let's go, champ. 149, let's go, champ. Layer Cake, let's go, champ. Big Den, let's go, champ. E, let's go, champ. Lewis, let's go, champ. Stan, let's go, champ. Positive Views, let's go, champ. D, let's go, champ. Banksy, let's go, champ. Nick Morton, let's go, champ. Pepper, let's go, champ. What's that? Claude, let's go, champ. Leon, Liz, E, let's go, champ. What's that? Let's go, champ. Link, 3 times if you're being held hostage. Aiden Spence, let's go, champ. Dice, let's go, champ. Okay. You know, I was supposed to do this show earlier, man, but I fell asleep. So right now it's 20 to 6 in the morning UK time. Yeah? Okay, let's start with some Adrian Broner jokes, yeah? Because they keep showing this clip of when Adrian Broner won his last fight. So Adrian Broner won his last fight, and the interviewer said, was it everything you needed? Yeah? Adrian Broner goes, yeah, it was everything I needed. No, it was everything you wanted. He goes, well, it was everything I needed. It was everything I want. It was everything I needed. No, Adrian Broner said, it was everything I wanted, but it wasn't everything it was, fuck it, man. He said it was everything I wanted, needed, yeah. He said it was everything I needed, but it wasn't everything I wanted. Right now I want some pussy, yeah? I mean, they're not just kidding, man. Like, the problem, man. It was everything I needed, but it wasn't everything I wanted. Right now I want some pussy. I mean, who says that? Who says that? Who says something like that? The whole world's watching, yeah? Just something like that. And the dude's mother closely follows his career. And she's at the fights and he says something like that. Then the one I saw yesterday, he was at a press conference, yeah? Yeah, it was the Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner press conference, yeah? So you got this commentator called Al Bernstein from Showtime, yeah? You know these fucking people, you know, they give you a hard, somebody who's never had a pair of gloves on in their life comes to you and starts talking all kind of bullshit to you, yeah? And I had the experience myself, yeah? Like I only had one Queensberry Rule fight, yeah? So me and my trainer, let's call him that, we're in this locker room, or if you want to call it, but the promoter let us know. He said, oh, somebody will come in and speak to you. That must have been a clue that some cunt was going to come and try and upset you. So he comes in, and then he starts saying something like, oh, you look better on the poster. It's like they just want to upset you. They just want to piss you off. Yeah? Like, bruv, I don't give a fuck, man. And I thought about breaking a chair over his head. Someone you don't know, I mean, and you know, with this boxing, this fighting, you've got to put yourself in a certain zone. You're focused, you put yourself in a certain zone. Yeah? You're blinkered, you put yourself in a zone because you're going to fight now. And somebody just walks in and breaks down all your composure for no reason. So these dickheads want to upset you. So this Al Bernstein's talking to Broner. So Broner said, I ain't talking to you, I don't fuck with you. Yeah? The commentator's like, what? Broner said, I don't like all the stuff you've been saying. I don't fuck with you, I'm not talking to you. So he goes, okay, that's up to you. He tried to talk past Broner, yeah, and talk to Broner's team. They was like, well, you know how it goes, you know, you don't fuck with you, we don't fuck with you either, kind of attitude. Hey, Broner don't joke, you know. Okay, what we got here now? Shava, what did I say? Shreyan. Let's go, champ. Kazmi, Lalu, let's go, champ. What's it? I'm seeing at Wild Side of TikTok. I can't even see it properly. User 8846. Let's go, champ. And what else we got here now? Right. Okay, here's a topic of conversation here. Like from Roy Jones's last fight. Yeah. The clip came up yesterday on Instagram, and then, you know, somebody put in the comments, stop Roy fighting. What do you think about that? Yeah, Roy Jones is 54 or 55. At the time of the fight, it was 54. Yeah, so let's say he's 54. Do you think he should stop fighting? I don't think he should stop fighting. Kev, let's go, champ. If he wants to fight, let him fight. I mean, he's not in his best shape. He looks kind of fat. Yeah, I mean, he's not fat out here, but he looks kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Loose. He doesn't look flabby. He just looks kind of, oh, fuck, I don't know, man. He don't look as good as he used to. Let's go, champ. He doesn't look as good as he used to, obviously. Yeah? It's like the body looks kind of flabby. Yeah? So the comment said, stop Roy fighting. No, man, make him fight, yeah? Have fun. Let's go, champ. Like, when you read these boxing encyclopedias, in them olden days, you know, them fighters used to fight into their 60s because it wasn't all this money, millionaire status. No, man. If their occupation was a boxer, the dude would be 60 years old, 60 plus years old, still in the ring fighting. And them times, you know, they used to fight like 20 round fights. 20 fucking rounders. Can you imagine fighting for 20 rounders? Yeah? Or sometime they would fight and then stop the fight and continue fighting the next day. Yeah. And they'd be 60 years old. So why should he stop fighting when at 54? And the last fight he had was only 10 rounds. What do you think, man? Claudio Certi, let's go, champ. Samson, let's go, champ. What's that, Chalenga? Let's go, champ. Javara Mohammed, let's go, champ. DJ Farms, let's go, champ. Yeah, I think Roy should keep going, man. I think he's good for his resume. Because when somebody looks back at that in 100 years' time, they look at his record, yeah, and then when they look, he's still fighting into his 50s. It shows you that he was a true athlete. Because a lot of these people are fucked up, man. You know, they come out in their 20s and 30s and they look good, and then later on when you look at them, they're totally destroyed. You know what I mean? I don't want to mention certain names. In fact, is that guy in there? We'll go into that in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I also saw a video today or yesterday, and Manny Pacquiao was saying, I watched a Mike Tyson fight in 1990, and that's what made him become a boxer. So, as he was saying that, it was him, Manny Pacquiao, Mike Tyson, and Pitbull Cruz, yeah? So Mike was kind of hugging Pitbull Cruz, and Manny Pacquiao was saying that Mike Tyson was wearing this green look. Have you seen this green look? Where he's wearing a green shirt and green trousers. Yeah. That's amazing, because usually, what you think is, Mike Tyson influenced the heavyweights. He influenced everyone. I wonder how flattering that is to see somebody like as great as Manny Pacquiao said, I saw you boxing, so I said, yeah, I want to do boxing too. What else we got here? Oh yeah, I saw also an interview with Victor Ortiz, yeah? So basically Victor Ortiz, yeah, he said he was trying to break Floyd's nose 100% because he elbowed him 16 times. Because he nailed him 16 times with his elbow. Yeah. He was trying to break Floyd's nose 100% because he nailed him 16 times with his elbow. I mean, those who don't know the fight, yeah, Floyd was fighting some guy called Victor Ortiz. He was unbeaten, and Floyd was frustrating him. He couldn't get his punches off. So then at one time he just grabbed Floyd and just, boom, he headbutt him. All this stuff about elbowed him 16 times. I never saw it. Now what Floyd does, Floyd would be with his defense, he's got all kinds of blocks. So maybe he put out his elbow and he punched his elbow and hurt his fist. But Floyd never done nothing like that. No elbow strikes, nothing like that. Yeah? I mean, what I can see is that Victor Ortiz, he was frustrated, he had no respect for Floyd, yeah? And he must have thought, well, it's all about me. To think you're going to headbutt someone in the face. Bro, I thought this back in the day and I think this now. If I was in Floyd's corner and see that guy do that to my fighter, I'm going to rush into the ring and we're going to be fighting. It's going to be a brawl. How? And it wasn't even like, sometimes boxers, their heads are together and they kind of lean in too much. It wasn't like that. It was like a proper fucking hooligan headbutt. It's like a Jimmy. I'll see you, Jimmy. Like a proper fucking headbutt, bruv. Bro, if I was jumping in the ring and we're fighting, I don't give a fuck, bruv. And that's why even today when I watch it, I was thinking, how comes Floyd's men don't jump in the ring? Yeah? But maybe before he sells them, no matter what happens, we don't want any ring invasions. Because we had that back in the day with, what's his name? Zab Judah. Yeah? But since Zab Judah, we had that Gotti III. That was next level. That was next level fucking ring invasion. I think that's probably the worst piece of fucking hooliganism I've even seen. Yeah? It's even fucking worse than that. Alan Minter and Marvin Hagler thing. Marvin Hagler, Alan Minter. I mean, what happened with Gotti the Third? Oh my God, that was next level. And it spilled out of the ring, and it was in the crowd. It was going to the fucking dressing room. I've never seen nothing like it. User 947. Let's go, champ. What's that? Joined. Let's go, champ. Arabic writing. Let's go, champ. Yeah, man. Victor Ortiz was bang out of order. Then after that fight, his whole boxing career kind of declined. Yeah? I think he might have had one fight after that and he just disappeared from boxing. Seems like, he must have thought he was the greatest thing on earth. And then when he lost, his heart went out of boxing. Like, you don't hear nothing about Victor Ortiz anymore. Yeah? And when he talks, you can tell he's very intelligent. Yeah? So maybe he just thinks that he was superior to Floyd and other fighters. Ali Raza, let's go, champ. So when he lost, he just disappeared. Okay, what else we got here now? Right, also saw a clip with Conor. Conor says if he had a second chance, would make adjustments with Floyd. Yeah, he said if he had a second chance, he would make adjustments with Floyd. So the commentator said, do you really think you could beat Floyd? He said, yeah, if I make a few adjustments, I think I got a chance. Shelley X, let's go, champ. But I don't really think, Conor, Daza, let's go, champ. I don't really think Conor thinks he can beat Floyd. Yeah, I think they just want the money. The money's so good. And then when you watch the video, I'm like, who's that? When it started, I'm like, who's that? Is that Conor? Sal, let's go, champ. Shelby, let's go, champ. Because the person was looking so old. And when I read all the comments, everyone was saying, who is this? Oh, Conor. Oh, he looks so old. And someone said it must be filters. They got these filters now. Whoever made the video made Conor look like he was about fucking 80 years old. Yeah? Because they're saying all this stuff now. He's snorting. He's doing all this snorting. Yeah? I mean, it must be filtered. He could not look like that. I mean, Conor's face is definitely changing. Yeah? He's not the same. He's not the same person. His face is changing. But the video I saw, like, man was 30 years older than the way he normally looks. Muskan, sister, Kashmiri, let's go, champ. What else we got here? Okay, so we've got a new fight coming for the 1st of July. We've got this new character called Jared Anderson, and we've got Charles Martin. So Charles Martin has been on the scene for a minute. Who beat Charles Martin? Charles Martin was the world champion. Was it Anthony Joshua? Well, anyway, somebody beat Charles Martin to become the world champion. He's a funny looking heavyweight though. He's kind of tall and, you know what I mean, slim looking with dreadlocks. So he's going to fight on the 1st of July with Jared Anderson. So I've seen this Jared Anderson. He was saying he's the best. I'm like, look at this upstart. How can he be the best? It's ridiculous. I mean, I think I watched a bit of his highlights. Yeah? But to say you're the best, to say you're better than Tyson Fury, I doubt it. I doubt he's better than Tyson Fury. I doubt he's better than Usyk. Yeah? I doubt he's better than Deontay Wilder. Yeah? You know what I mean? Somehow I doubt it. And this new Chinese guy looks dangerous as well, Zhang. And I doubt he's better than Joe Joyce. I mean, Joe Joyce is coming off of a loss to this new Chinese giant called Zhang. Yeah? Sparakos. Let's go, champ, yeah? But I think if Joe Joyce makes some adjustments, he might be able to do better because Zhang just seems to be punching and he's just not getting out of the way of the punch or even seeing it. He's not, I mean, it was exactly how Joe Joyce beat Triple D Dominic Dubois, yeah? Dynamite Daniel Dubois. Every time he threw the punch, he just hit him in the face. He didn't go back, he didn't slip it, didn't catch the punch on the glove. You just seem to get hit in the face. I don't know why. Let's go, champ. Yeah? So this new fucking geezer saying he's the best, I doubt it. I doubt it very much indeed. But they're going off on the 1st of July. Yeah? So we got a situation with Triple G. Hey, how boxing changes, man. I remember when it was like Triple G was God. It's a Gebler. Gebler, let's go, champ. When like Triple G was God, he was unbeaten. It was like he was going to knock out everyone. And then Canelo beat him. Then he just kind of went downhill. They don't talk about him anymore. So now he's at the stage now where he's coming to the end of his career. And he's vacating his belts because apparently he's trying to avoid Erislandy. So rather than fight Erislandy, he's vacating his belts. I also saw some footage where they're all talking about who the hardest hitter. They're saying the hardest hitter they've ever faced was Ernie Shavers, who just died recently, either last year or the year before. Ernie Shavers died recently, so RIP to him, but they were saying Ernie Shavers is the hardest hitter. Muhammad Ali said Ernie Shavers is the hardest hitter, and George Foreman said Ernie Shavers is the hardest hitter. But to me, George Foreman is the hardest hitter. So I was like, Ruby, let's go, champ. So I'm like, George Foreman hasn't felt his own punch, has he? If George Foreman felt his own punch, then he would say he was the hardest hitter. But they say it's Ernie Shavers. And when George Foreman hit people, he lifted Joe Frazier off his feet. Yeah? And both of these fighters, Joe Frazier and Ken Norton, both had beaten Muhammad Ali. Yeah? But when they tried to fight George Foreman, they couldn't even stand up on their feet. And it was a different kind of punch. Tony. Is it Tony? Yeah, let's go, champ. Yeah? It's a different kind of punch. Now when Mike Tyson hit somebody, would knock them out clean. But when George Foreman hit these guys, it's like their body was doing some funny kind of motion. Frazier lift off his feet, punch Ken Norton. It's almost like the punch destroyed the whole skeletal structure. The whole body just seemed to just collapse into a heap. So for me, from what I've seen, the hardest hitter is George Foreman, Mike Tyson. Now we've got Deontay Wilder. Yeah? But there was also a great fight with George Foreman and Ron Lyle. And I only discovered that fight last year. That was some amazing fight. Because, what flag is that? Whatever flag that is, let's go, champ. Augustine. Let's go, champ. Yeah. So, because the same kind of situation, George Foreman had said, Ron Lyle hit really hard. Ron Lyle hit really hard, yeah? So I said, all right, let me watch this fight, because I've never seen this fight, but I've heard about this fight. It was an amazing fight, yeah? Then they went into the story about Ron Lyle, yeah? Like, Ron Lyle was like this convict, yeah, from LA. He was in gangs in LA, Cali, yeah? And, you know, when he was in prison, somebody said, why don't you try boxing? So he got into boxing. He told some mad story about how he was in the prison. He got stabbed up. He lost his spleen or something. And you see how casually he talks about being stabbed up and losing his internal organ. Like it's nothing, yeah? Some tough character. So anyway, they was fighting, and I think Lyle dropped Foreman 3 times, and Foreman dropped Lyle 3 times, but Foreman won the fight by dropping Lyle 4 times. So it's a fight where they was dropping each other, man. Not just once or twice. I mean, look, it was the forerunner to what we just saw with Tyson Fury versus Wilder. Yeah? But George Foreman came out on top, and in this era, Tyson Fury came out on top. What is this? Blue. Let's go, champ. Okay, what else we got here now? Okay. So we also got this situation here now, you know, which I spoke about yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. Yeah. Now they're saying Deontay Wilder is gonna fight Andy Ruiz. Yeah. User 1274. Let's go, champ. So Wilder is supposed to fight Andy Ruiz before the summer. Not before the summer, before the winter. So he's gonna fight him in this period because the big tournament is in December, yeah, in Saudi Arabia. I mean, look how casually Deontay Wilder thinks he's gonna fight Clara. Look how casually Deontay Wilder thinks he's gonna fight Andy Ruiz. I mean, you can't take Andy Ruiz lightly, yeah. AJ fought Andy Ruiz at late notice because he was supposed to fight this dude, this American kickboxer, Babyface Miller. But Babyface Miller was found to be taking drugs, so he got banned. So the step in was Andy Ruiz, and Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua to become world champion, and AJ came back and he won the fight, which is fantastic, yeah? So for Deontay Wilder, just to be saying, oh, we're going to fight Andy Ruiz, and then I'll be ready for December. That's a big... Come out. London. Let's go, champ, yeah? You cannot take Andy Ruiz lightly. I mean, Andy Ruiz is like this big fat looking dude, yeah? And he got all these crude looking tattoos on his chest, man, yeah? Dude look like a fucking hedgehog, yeah? But Andy Ruiz, he's a good boxer. He's got very fast hands, and he's got a very hard punch. So when you're looking at this fat guy, you're thinking, oh, he can't do nothing, he's fat, he's slow, he's lazy. Don't underestimate Andy Ruiz, man. He'll move on you quick. His hands are fast, bam, and he hits hard. Yeah? So suppose Deontay Wilder tries to fight Dwizzy. Let's go, champ. Yeah? Suppose Deontay Wilder tries to fight Andy Ruiz and he loses. So, I mean, I don't know if you can take this thing seriously. Are they just saying this, yeah, and they're going to cancel the fight, yeah? Or will they really fight? And we will see. Because it's possible still that even if Deontay Wilder loses to Andy Ruiz, the tournament still goes ahead. Yeah? But like I said, maybe they're just throwing this